This is what it looks like when you have a schmeckle for a freckle. I mean a freckle, my schmeckle. Put some schmeckle in that freckle. Yo, NRJ here. Never repeat a joke. I was kind of, like I said, my dad swung on me earlier. And I dodged that bullet. He's always telling me how he's better than me because he found gas at a couple pennies shorter. I said, yeah, but you know, you look on the ground and you can find a couple of pennies. And so that's ultimately how you think of me, that I'm beneath your feet. And money isn't real, you know, it's just a way of time, of getting one over on somebody, a family going at each other's jugular and just choking each other out just for a couple of pennies, you know. And we act as if we're all sage and we've all been jaded. It's just so irritating, you know. It's just that I'm a man of my own accord, of my own volition. I'm able to hold it down. And for what? One of the reasons why I didn't ever repeat a joke is because I thought it would catch, but also because I didn't want to steal anybody's thunder, as my sister says, rain on anyone's parade. I never liked the idea of someone calling me a comedian. I just felt as if, first of all, a co is something that you do with somebody, and a median is something where it's middle of the road. So I guess I just didn't understand it. People were laughing at me and with me, which is what Todd Miller says is the grit of the Joker. But some people call him a tragedian or a mock. There's different words for it. A mock tragedian, a memist, a mime, a mimicry, and I just wanted to pave my own road, and my slogan is NRJ. This is our first lesson with the tennis ball. Come here, Scaramucci. Ow. Here you go, Scaramucci. Oh, he got hit in the face again. You get a smaller one, huh? Ready? Hello to my fan base, my phantom fan base. I believe I know why I was let go of my former post at the DMV. Because I did a similar video right now where I was wearing red underwear. Believe it or not, when you buy a 6-pack of underwear, one of the colors is red, and my partner saw the picture of me in red underwear, and I believe he thought I was a cross-dresser. So I'm extremely grateful. I believe I've been promoted. I'm working at Philips. There's no one here. I'm at the headquarters, and it's a manufacturer of voice boxes, masks, and respirators. To con is to embroil. To engross. Is that a word, engross? Because the gross is usually the sun. Little bat dog. The chocolate lab. Right? I don't make these things up. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. Hey everybody, I guess I'm having a field day on Snapchat. It's your number one compatriot here. I prefer compadre. I'm your brother in arms. Just Sorry, I'm fogging up my glasses. Just taking care of business at this gorgeous $1 million hospital. And it's just a very exploitative day. So thanks for staying tuned and supporting your first responders. Everybody get down tonight. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, we used to kick it with the car to dark, and when it kicks in, you can hardly walk, and in a minute the bottle of Guinness is finished. You are now officially allowed to slap bitches. What up, Slice Dog? Home slice of home. This is technically my day. Just salutations and salute and 5-star salute. And trust me, if there's a girl named Crystal working with me, I'll be running circles around her all day, calling her Diamond and Jewel and Ruby and Ruby. Crystals hate me. Call her Jules. I think Jules is a man's name anyway. That's the man with the band-aid on the back of his head. So I'm just here at the Boeing where they make Boeing post. And yeah, fuck death to America. Fuck this country and all of our founding principles and founding. Some girl just rebutted to my, aren't you a breath of fresh air? To, no, I'm a bong hit. Aren't you a tall glass of water? No, I'm a pint of Guinness. So then I pulled those first two lines didn't work, so then I went bubble gump on her. I said, can I make you a Snicker pie? But instead of shrimp, I said Snickers. How about a Snickerdoodle? Can I get you some Snickers? Some Snickers ice cream, some fried Snickers, some Snicker sundae, a Snicker sandwich, Snicker melt, a Snicker shake, Snicker frosty. And so, time will tell if this approach works in picking up the fly ladies. Good morning, ho poker, slow poking. I always find words to be amusing. The falsetto, the rise and the crest. It's called upward inflection. Not a lot of people, my fan base included, in America are in love with words, but I just read an article about intercourse, and they say intercourse is about love, but if no one's having sex anymore, no one is getting any love. And so I find solace and solitude in the written word. I feel as if it's a two-way street for me. Even if when I did have love, it was a one-way street. So anyway, I'm just clocking in here. I did publish a book last night on Amazon called Botswana Gutted, Garunda Outgunned. When Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, I used to mix it with the Bacardi darker. When it kicks in, you can hardly talk. And when in a minute, you'll be swimming in pink linen again. And the bottle of Guinness is finished. You're now officially allowed to slap bitches. What up, fam? Yes, one man could have all that power. The clock's ticking, I just count the hours. I just saying hello from my post consignment desk. Bon voyage. Yo, this is the call of the War Room Pandemic, the danger zone. And I'm in the 4A, eh? Hello, family. It's funny how fam and fame sound so familiar, eh? Because now it's not about popularity, it's about when they say the hand doesn't know what the brain is doing. We're all trying to be unilateral, and people are coming out of the woodwork like Britney Spears saying that we need to redistribute wealth, and Selena Gomez saying she's bipolar, and Brooke Baldwin saying she's proud to have coronavirus. We're at first of all, I'm extremely patriotic, and I'm not talking about the football team. J.J. Watt may be my favorite lineman, but I am the great defense to anyone's offense, and I'm not a defender. I'm more of a defender, like a sweeper. I don't sweep things under the rug, but I'm more of a quitter. Oh, the boob, the White Death. This is our great depressive recession where the stock markets crash and the dough industry is the NASDAQ, and who gives a fuck? Everyone's running their stupid fucking mouths, and they're not using the right lips. They're using the wrong fucking lips, and they're braining themselves. We're brainwashing ourselves. We don't know left from right. But anyway, just clocking out of here. My permanent post. And yeah, fuck death to America. Fuck this country and all of our founding principles and founding fathers. And I hope everyone that's ever stepped foot on the soil dies a horrific death. Alright? So peace to your mother. I never understood why they called it the Pen 15 Club. Because women appreciate girth. If you remember Stifler from American Pie, he said, I have a six inch, I'm a grower, not a shower. I'm 6 inches around. And I think what he's saying is that, I think as far as hitting the G spot, women appreciate thickness, or being, that's the whole idea behind being fisted, which I would believe is humiliating, but I guess women like that. But I'm very proud of my Pen 15, and prostitutes will come on to me, and then I'll reply, and then they'll say, oh, I'll expose you unless you give me a treat. I didn't think that guy was gonna make it. Are you in over your head? Are you in over your head? Make sure to check out my website, RamseySwites.com. Also known, that's a splash page for NeverRepeatAJoke.com. Check it out. NRJ. What up with you fools? Just playing a little bit of chicken on the Rainbow Valley overpass. You know how I do. You know how I do. Little DMV and me. I think clean comedy is important because it levels the playing field. If you're up and down and you're under too much scrutiny, it's flooded, and everybody, it's open-ended, it's open-handed. Anybody, there's no way you could really define a comedian unless they could be very balanced, and able to really put their talents to the forefront. And it's important to be held accountable for our words. And because when you're on family, you can't just snap. People aren't going to find that's funny. Lewis Black knows how to do it, but a lot of these new age comedians are just on auto-tune, and they think as if it's up for grabs, like they're in one of those little wind machines where there's money, but it's just fake money, But finding your favorite. You gotta understand your own. Women act cock teasing whores, holding a grudge from birth. We're pampering women. We're giving them the liberty to be the Yaya Sisterhood, and they're up against the Muslim Brotherhood. And who would you think would win? The Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, or the big brother. Howdy, folk. On the 31st, so about 18 days ago, I've been working every day, except for one day, and living with my brother. There's a bunch of squad cars here and canine units. You can hear the dogs, ambulances, and I was just publicly urinating and I didn't get in trouble, so that's nice. I pulled up at 2100 hours and it started raining, but it stopped right away. So getting paid time and a half, 17 an hour, and so everyone wants to live the American dream, which is doing more for less. So I'm getting paid to sleep. Well, I'm not gonna go. I might go to sleep. I've just been listening to Dancing with Tupac. Everybody just putting in work at the food drive for San Marcos beneficiaries, San Marcos Health Center. They're giving away all kinds of food. So put in work, patrolling the drive, directing traffic, just being a philanthropist. Yo, Seth Rogen, if you ever seen Knocked Up, he said he does the dice, and then Katharine Hepburn or Heigl says, "Is that all you got?" And Seth Rogen said, "Yeah." And then basically the entire slogan of the movie was, were you drunk? Did you fall on my dick? Because he was blaming her that he didn't use a condom. I mean, he's such a dirty Jew, you know? But, yeah, there's the robot. There's a Doctor Strange. People think that that's going 9 to 5 as a driver. But, anyway, I'm just about to log out here. 2 minutes until 7, and I might be called back tonight. But I do have some great dance moves. I did meet somebody named Dr. Puig, Puig. I love how my brothers in arms are trying to kill me with these chemical synthetic lab cartridges, and they keep pushing it and lying and flavoring it and saying, oh, well, it's a strain that gives it the sweet scent and the taste of butane. While my sisters in arms are doing exactly what Mary Magdalene did when she got stoned. Everybody was throwing rocks at her face, and what did Jesus do? He kissed her feet and he let her go. I mean, how is not it abundantly obvious that women, because they're too pretty, can't be blamed? Because there's so many gay Jews, gay male and female Jews, they have this pushing this whole revolution where women can't be blamed, but men are only to blame because we have no patriarchy and no father figures, and men are automatically to blame. It's not funny. You were acting like a fucking douche-waffle all day with your scratches and get out of the car. No, I'm gonna drive, and no, go left, and let's go to Walmart. No, it's not. That's Starbucks, and oh, this tile. I'll lift. And dude, I took pictures. I did everything, and then I was trying to be noble and saying I don't want you to give me gas, but you know, you only call me in times of need. So what's the point? What's the point? I know you're scheming from the get-go. You know, you think that you and Christina are gonna last, and you shouldn't have her tell me that I can't call her Christina. That's fucking retarded. Then you had me going around doing favors for you for what? For what? So you and Dad can talk behind my back and be fucking faggots together and and pinch shit on me? Dude, honestly, and I'm not trying to speak ill will, but you had it coming, man. I really hope I never see you again. And whatever happens to you, fucking bon vivant. Boom, 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 boom. Jesus walks. God, show me the way, 'cause I need you now. Jesus walks with me, with me, with me. Yo, I told you I was going to be getting back to you, And I did not break my promise. I'm on the tail end of my first 9-hour bender. And from here, I'm going to a hospital where I used to live. I used to live in San Marcos with my brother. Good, it's closed. Last time it wasn't closed. Hello everyone. I just set up shop. As I said, I'm at the Autobahn and I have a huge van. It's not even a minivan. And I'm gonna attempt to pull it off the lot and make my way. I got about 12 or 13 dealerships to patrol until 7 a.m. So, peace and blessings, Mr. Antifrizz. Signing out. Don't know my style. Don't know my style. I'm juvenile. This is the face of...
In half a mile, take exit 10 for Newport Road.
This is the face of somebody that just worked 3 benders back to back to back.
This audio orgasm.
And I just the daily wisdom for the day. It's okay if you drift apart from your fan base, because that's the scepter of the rose. You have to be you. You have to do you. And to do you, you have to be you. And sometimes people don't want you to bend over backwards. The black swan comes a swimming. That's bullshit. If there's a black sheep in every family, they should be the black swans, plural. This ain't singularity. This ain't transcendence. Anyway, I've lost my thought. Such is life. I just, I'm sorry, guys. I'm an idiot. I don't remember what I was gonna say. But, I'm just, here writing, engaging in more word porn. What I like to call the sin escape, you know? Come get you some. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, yes, I did. Come get some. Come get some. Come get you some. Come get you some. Come get you some, you little runt. Let me bear the brunt of this runt. Bearing the brunt of the runt. Aren't you, isn't she? Isn't she a little brunt? A little runt. Okay, so another icebreaker. I know, I got nappy ass fucking hair, I know. Another icebreaker today, I said, and I got zits and shit, so no one's perfect. I'm trying, though. I mean, I am perfect, but there was this freaking ginger. I've never have gotten along with gingers. I don't know why, because I try so freaking hard. I love gingers. Especially because my ex-girlfriend was allergic to them, and it would kill her. But I said, hey, which is your favorite X-Men? And he said, I'm not a superhero, or his mom said it. But either way, it's just the fact that it's a simple question, one, and two, you don't have to be a freaking jerk and have that response. Yo, if you don't know my story, my parents are over 60s, so they didn't want me living with them, although I live right by my work. They're located right by where I work. So I've been driving to my brother's, who's an hour away, and every day back and forth, wasting 2 hours. And then I go back to my house today, and they found my brother's bong. They thought it was mine, and then my dad said, how are you doing? And I said, it's going good. He said, I didn't ask you how you're going. I said, whatever, man. And then my mom...
Turn right.
gave me oatmeal, cold oatmeal for dinner. So I came to work early because you know me, the workaholic. So just wish me luck. I'm about to clock in. Feel free to visit me. It's called The Meadows. Not tomatoes, but The Meadows. So, I finished this part. Right here is that. See how it says Club Cello? So that's where we are on the map. So I'm going up this way, and I'm gonna be traversing that, what I should have done last week. But I got 4 more hours left. I'm gonna make this happen. I'm not nearly as tired. I have more energy, and it's called the Cello. I have the key to the rec center in case it's been jarred open. And yeah, the clubhouse is secure. My car is there, but I don't really need anything for my car. I think I'm all set. Show me a dyke that doesn't love money, and then I'll be impressed. You know, a little Valentinian snow bunny, if you will. Send them my way. And the way you know if you have a good woman or if you found a keeper is you get a glass or a bottle of something and you drink it all the way like that till the last drop. And if she doesn't start saying that you're gross for drinking backwash or drinking her backwash, say it's her glass, right? You grab it, you drink it all the way like that, and you hit the bottom of the cup. And she say, "Oh, you're gross, you drink backwash." Break up with her. She's no good. What's up with all these lenses giving me eyeliner? Here you go. The pleasure of hatred. Of drinking haterade. Pumping the hate brakes. It's an outdated version, but if you're looking for more from the hater, then check out, I just published right now a new book. It's only an ebook, so I'm gonna download it and just make sure it's all the I's are dotted and T's are crossed. But if you'd like to download it, it's kind of a long title, so I'll post it up here, okay? If I ruled the world, I would kill everyone on the planet. When they say have a Coke and a smile, what they're trying to say was, that's probably the straw that broke the camel's back. Cause you know I love to sniff the yayo, the white pudra, the Tutankhamun. But what am I thankful for? I mean, I can't really be happy that people are dying, although I feel so ignored and silenced. And I just want retribution. I want people to feel what I feel. So I don't know if ultimately I want death upon you. Seeing Tracy Morgan on TV is the same as playing a video game on extremely advanced. You ever play a video game where you know you can't get past any of the bosses on an expert level and you know you're gonna die and you look kind of forward to it? That's what Tracy Morgan. That's how Tom Hanks' son was on Twitter live saying that the first people to be going down are those that talk smack, that hide behind a computer screen, which is 99% of the population. We all just pivot, just like Ross and Friends. We just scream at each other, pivot, pivot, and then we act as if we're weak when we don't like to be yelled at. No. that is not the case. Enough of these anchors, these people on the news telling us that they're trying to help by telling us what to do. I mean, Dr. Phil is a prime example. He doesn't know shit. Hello. I have a camouflage. Well, not on me. I special ordered one. It's like a little puppet. It's like a little sleeve. But they were sold out. So, hello. This is my first outfit. Patrolling probably one of the highest profile subs. Or I think it's a manor. It's very Oxford-esque. Birmingham, so to speak. Or Portsmouth, just in the armored vehicle, but it's pouring, so I don't know. There's really nothing I could really do so much. I'm just trying to follow this map, and they could all see me on camera. So, what up, Joneszilla? I just think it's hilarious that 85 cents of every dollar is spent by women. It's called GDP. 85%. It's facts. I'm not being a woman hater. But what I hate is that women don't earn 85% of their salary, of what they're spending. They depend on men. And then they go out and they get pampered and they complain that the coronavirus is affecting their nail color and they're crimping their hair. And then they get all dolled up. And then they turn coat. What they end up doing is sleeping with the enemy. Getting in bed with their same sex. These are homos. That's what homo is called. A gaze is not having a staring problem. It's the fact that wasabi, it's not only an aphrodisiac. I rock rough sand stuffs with your Cocoa Puffs. Cause I don't know what an Afro Puff is. Is that singularity? Is that what are you trying to push? Cause you could have an afro, but you can't have two afros. I rock rough sand stuff with your Afro Puffs. Unless you're referring to your Afro Puff nipples, because that was one of my jokes back in the day that actually got a ton of reception. But I haven't really done comedy in ages and ages. I haven't took up the mantle for, it was January 1st, 2007. Hello, you chicken nuggets. I burned my frickin' tongue, taste buds, and don't have much. I'm just being a patriot and guarding a respirator warehouse. I just relieved my compatriot, and I have a pretty cool Chernobyl mask again. I was wearing my balaclavas, but I got in trouble. My ski mask. I guess it looked too scary if I wear it. It's full of shit anyway, so my dog hair. But yeah, I just funny story. When I used to study the Middle Eastern language, my family used to accuse me of growing weed in a place in the desert in sand where nothing ever. Hey, Mr. Lovelace, it's probably not your real name. Oh my God, I use antifrizz and it did the opposite. So I'm just about to charge my laptop, and that's, I think I'm the only person in a 4-mile radius, and I don't know, 10,000 cars, I guess I'm in command of. But yeah, man, thanks for checking in, and see you on the flip side. I mean, I don't know, that sounds a little oblique, opaque, or both. But I'll see you on the roundabout, as they say in Canada. Or on the other side. Maybe that one. The other side's good, yeah? It's a cold world. It's a cold world. Hello, I'm just reading about Haley Jade. I don't know why she's in the press. Because she graduated high school or... Oh my gosh. I mean, you thought it stopped with that girl from Full House paying to get her daughter in. I mean, whose palm isn't being greased that isn't going public? For example, my own sister, when she told my dad that she fell asleep in her car, my dad bought her a condominium on Wilshire Boulevard. I sleep in my car for a living. So, the fine line is iron. And my brother moved out, he's gonna get a $1,700 deposit back. And he's claiming he's not gonna have any part of it or any slice of the pie. So I just when you thought you'd seen it all. You see two Clydesdales, a Yorkie. This is what happens when you're doing taxes. You try to do your own taxes. You got a little Squeechy McDougal, Scrooge McDuck. Hey, you want to come down? She wants to be let down when I leave. Can I do my taxes in peace without you? There goes my partner. You see him right there? So, I'm just now clocking in at the Palomar Medical as a rainstorm. So you're about to get wet, but this is gonna be me for the next 12 hours. Just letting nature take her course and taking my own sweet time, getting paid time and a half. I'm gonna go get my sunglasses probably, so I can be more incognito. And that's it. XOXO. When you think about it, when you say kill it, it's just another way of saying kill it. There's a lot of people in comedy clubs saying kill it, kill it. That's pretty gross. I mean, no wonder why there's porn stars that are becoming comics, eh? And second of all, if you remember All in the Family, that guy that said dynamite, he kind of started that, oh, we're gonna bomb. And then there was Napoleon Dynamite, but if you were to abbreviate, it'd be Nappy. Nappy, is that the same as C4? And bombing and being dynamite? And if you bomb, I mean, is there an art to it? You know, like the way that I do. I'm the Hurt Locker of comedy. I never bomb. But is catching flack? Is all these war terms, as if there's wounds involved and being... That's all right. Kitties are gone. Rain gone. Shower clean. Go. Prepared. Don't let the sun go down on me. I don't know what that means. It's very creepy for someone to say. But then again, he was knighted. Good morning. You wouldn't believe how patriotic my company, this isn't my company, that's my old company, and that's against the law, but they never asked for it. But, well, I'm supposed to drop it off, but anyway, my company, Allied Universal, has me guarding respirators, 25 a piece. Just in the window display alone is 75 grand worth of merchandise. And I guess we make masks. I'm at the a mask making center, which is so apropos because I love masks. I wear all kinds of masks. I wear wooden and Velcro and spandex and ski masks and balaclavas and do-rags and bandanas and stockings. I'm a mask man. I'm one of the guys, pun intended. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a great night. I'm super, dude. Definitely should not have run my mouth to anybody today, cause I was afraid, and now I'm just living the greatest life. I got a huge ingrown hair. That's really, every time I touch it, it burns right here. Oh, it hurts, and my eye keeps twitching. But yeah, they got these tripwires. It's about 3 feet away, and if you run into it, it'll say, "Excuse me, you are trespassing." And I keep on saying I clocked in at 11. I clocked in at 10. I actually got here at 6:30. But dude, I mean, honestly, dude, this is like, you ever seen The Toy? Or What Dreams May Come? I mean, dude, I got everything. This is like the good stuff. Like the good life, you know? Like, you know how cool you always thought it would be to... Yo, sorry, I just made a Zoolander meme. It's really fire. My handle is pretty much on the most wanted list because I have a mud mask on as a profile picture, but everyone says it's blackface. It's not blackface, it's just a beauty mask. But anyway, so I'm patrolling this lot. After making that meme, I'm gonna go ahead and, it's the rainiest day of the year. I don't even know if that's a word. I think it's an inch an hour. It's a flash flood warning. And I was told to go right, to go up this way and down. But what I did is I turned left on Camino. And it's supposed to end right here, so I'll get back to you. See, this is what's going on. It's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Hello everybody, I just clocking out of my post. Woke up at 7:11, so I just thought I'd play the slots. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but all I know is that I'm candy coated. I have, in what Arabic terms is a gersh, but gersh in Arabic is also a penny. But yeah, I need to see a chiropractor. I think my sternum has been displaced. I have a displaced sternum. Yeah, laugh it up. I know. I'm always just have the runs. Running the mouth. A run-on sentence. The running joke is life in prison. Imprisonment. Say hello to my Scaramucci. My own little Minuchin. My little munchkin. I had double dip. And triple and quadruple dip. Say hi. It is Tuesday. I work 6 days in a row. Trying to make it an even 7, a cool 7, but no dice. I guess my boss is looking out for me. But yeah, I was gonna get an army one. I got one of these. Representing the U.S. And just thought I'd say hi and good morning. Yesterday, there was an 80-year-old man that walked in, and I had a mask on top of this mask. So I said, "Would you like that?" He said, "Yeah." He said, "Thank you so much. You know, thank you, Jesus. Thank you, God. God bless you. You're so kind." So today, I thought I'd do the same. There was an old lady in a wheelchair. I said, "Would you like my extra mask?" She said, "Yeah." And then she turned around and she said, "Well, you were wearing it." I said, "Yeah." "Well, do you want to give it back to me?" And then I found out that she reported me because she didn't want to give it back to me. She wanted to report me instead of just saying, "Oh, well, thanks for the gesture. Here's your mask back. And now I got yelled at by my manager because I gave someone an extra mask. So yesterday it was a good. The reason why there's a saying that hell hath no fury like a woman scorned is because women, the people in your family, female relatives, hold no pity. There's no breaking point, no boiling point. They're not one to bend over backwards for you. And so the women in your family, they're the opposite of incest. They light a fire under your ass. And that's why a lot of gay people come from all-female families. But when you're working both sides against the middle, it doesn't really serve a purpose for women to flex. So, I am guarding. It's called Firewatch. Because there's 4 propane tanks there. 4 propane tanks there. That generator, to keep circulation and the warmth and the power, it clicks on. And if it clicks on, that's the fire watch. That's when explosions may happen. So that's me today. Just trying to find somewhere to piss right now. But I got 11 more hours. And I'll be overseeing these camps. 4 camps. There's been 1 infected patient so far. Oh great, 2 more. Hello everybody, get down this morning. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, I used to mix it, call it dark. And when it kicks in, I can hardly walk. And when the things spin in the beginning, to think women are spinning, pink lips, beginning again, in a couple of minutes, the god of business is finished. You are now allowed to officially slap bitches. Good line, man. Yeah, I just found this. It's chew with cannabidol. And believe it or not, you chew it. So I thought I'd record my first time, as us webcammers like to do. Webcammer or vlogger or a call boy. Yo everyone, I'm over by Legoland. I'm going to be starting my shift right now, my graveyard. A lot of people think security guards are bitches anyway, that we don't do anything, but I actually worked the front lines at the embassy at the DMV for 6 months, and everyone told me I should quit. Everyone that would go there, why are you working here? Because misery loves company, and I am fucking misery manifested, bitch, reincarnated. So we had 4 days of rain, but no rain. The rain just let up over here. Again, I'm right by Legoland, and last night was a pink moon, the super pink moon, I guess. Some faggots are trying to make jokes about it. I mean, isn't it enough that they take over the Voice, the American Idol? Now we got to deal with these Clay Aikens everywhere. And then this morning I heard that the Wuhan the state lockdown was risen and people are traveling. What am I happy about? I worked 7 shifts in a row. 63 hours, so I'll get overtime. I'm happy. I'm grateful for women that they know that because they had children that they're just nothing the way that they used to look, and they acknowledge that when they take pictures. They say, hey, this is what you look like after 4 babies. And the last thing that I appreciate is, I don't know, I'll get back to you. Hello everybody, get down tonight. Yeah, I keep on picking the same tooth. It's gonna be a problem. But I just wanted to say that I actually understand where Zuckerberg comes from, because some people have a likability and they have a neuroses, plural. It sounds like a plural, but it's just a neurosis where we know we're weird and we have thin skin or not. We just things crawl under our skin very easily because we have a likability. We don't know why, and we're always kind of just trying to. That's why our skin is so thin. Is we don't know why people like us, and our skin just gets thinner and thinner the more that we dig. The deeper we dig. So I understand where Zuckerberg was coming from, and I appreciate it because I'm an old man, and I understand. Oh, it's Mr. Bad Cop here, and I miss making Facebook videos because, like Joker says, you can't get all the intimacies without FaceTiming. But I mean, some people that you ever play that carnival game where you're shooting that gun at clowns? It's a water gun, but you shoot one at a time and then you win a prize. That's what I want to do with women that are flexing these days. I was talking to women on Twitter. They think flexing means being flexible. Now will happen. My joint went up. Twitter, 99.9% of Twitter people that use Twitter need to be shot in the face. Also, women that sell their temples, because your temple is your body and your soul. They need to be shot. A peace officer with the peace pipe. It's actually a constable, is the colloquial way of saying it. Constable is a peace officer. Got my little Rorschach. I mean, I'm an inkblot by nature, or what John Lennon used to call Sergeant Pepper. This is what we're looking at for the next 9 hours. Got 21 units. Relieved my partner, Mr. Vigil. That's his name. A vigil is when you pray by candlelight. So, the guy's really dope. He saved me because I lost the key. I didn't lose it, I misplaced it. If you lose it, I would have got fired. So, yeah, some girl just walked by and she was saying how she pets leaves. So she was only like 6 or 7, so I don't know if she's being sarcastic or what she meant by it. Yo, I'm watching this sexting documentary or docu-narrative or biopic or historical fiction of which we are all condemned, because the Garden of Eden is technically, they're saying hieroglyphics was the first analog, and that the Midnight Garden of Good and Evil is our inability to have a chemical romance face to face, and we're always hiding behind the screen. Anyway, I'm just clocking out here. It was a successful Easter holiday. I wasn't able to do my log again because I don't know what post number this is. It's been 2 months and I still don't know how to get my act together. But anyway, I am just been sexting all day, just trying to find my wife. I'm not doing it for nefarious. I don't have a gluttony for flesh. I'm looking for my own. A ding dang. A ding dang do. A ding dang Xanadu. It's your papaya here. Your pup. If mum is the word, and you have to keep shtum, and if you have to go to shush, hush, right? When they go shush, that means you got to go to church. That's usually when they say shush. You need shush. You need a face-to-face with Jesus. That's what they say in the South. But if the devil's in the details and mum's the word, then is the mum the devil? Because if you think about it, mummies don't use bandages. So we're automatically sympathizing or empathizing. Good. Howdy, you morning, you early birds, you morning worms. You drink your tequila today? You only get the worm if you drink the whole bottle, right? The whatum, as they say in Dublin. The whatum. So I'm here guarding a respirator making company. Allegedly, as I said in my last snap, they're 25 a piece. So they're about to let me in so I can use the bathroom. But again, good morning. Have a good day. I don't know if there's a calling for me or a demograph, or if I'm being groomed like Uchiwawa, Mr. Masterpiece. Uchiwawa. Didn't he sing that song? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know if there's if I have any, if they have subscribers on, maybe I have to be paid, but just reaching out to my fans, my fan base. It's kind of a weird combination of words. A fan base, as if sitting on a fan is alluring. Hello, everybody. Get down tonight. I'm always asked to say something real, and I'm always trying to. I'm on the beachfront. This is what I'm looking at. It looks very Barney and Fred Flintstone-esque. Barney Rubble and Bam Bam-esque. And just chilling on this bridge. Watching Ozark and patrolling. And just keeping it real. And thanks for staying in tune. And I got cameras everywhere, but they call me in to be the eyes and ears of 21 dealerships. I'm not exactly a first responder, but people are saying it's like a terminal. Say a little something into the camera. Terminal? A little something in the camera. You insert the diaphragm 6 hours before sex and leave it 24 hours after to knock out all the sperm. But you're supposed to use spermicide otherwise. The diaphragm is $90 because it's not considered a drug and covered under your insurance. The diaphragm can last up to 2 years, and you should practice using it without any coital foreplay, or, coitus. What does vitamin E stand for?
And this thing needs to go. So, in the dishes. So let's carry these things first.
Okay. Hello. I have nothing sharp or witty to say. I just, homeowners association. I'm definitely where I'm not supposed to be right now. It is approaching 4 o'clock and 20 seconds. And like usual, I am in the red zone, I guess, or is that only for football? I'm just looking to use the bathroom, but I know I'm on camera right now. I just couldn't help this. This pool isn't even covered. I don't even think I have to use the bathroom anymore. I was just really tired, I guess. Just losing control of my bowels. It's always about being tall. Any kind of acceptance or competitive sports, I mean, unless they're midget tossing, which you could do, I could do that to myself. I could toss myself. I don't need someone to toss me. It's always about being tall. It's not about being skinny or pretty or a man or a woman or intelligent or talent. You just have to be a tall person. Why is that? Be along with cops. Today. What up, Home Slice? Just clocking in at work. Yeah, the office hobo. It's a beautiful autobahn. It's about 20,000 vehicles. Hopefully, it won't be like Kansas City, where the Chiefs started a kind of look like a little matchbox. I don't know if you saw that video, but I am truly blessed. I truly love my job, and I'm super stoked about tonight, about hanging out with the coyotes and other security guards, drinking a lot of water, and just being on the front line. You know, this is a permanent post now. So peace be with you, love and kisses. XOXO. When Bruce Almighty said, or Ace Ventura, or Jim Carrey said, or the Truman Show, good morning, and if I don't see you, good evening and good night. In French subtitles, I would say, bonjour, bon voyage, and bon appetit. Allegedly, bien is good in Spanish and French, but people pronounce it bon, très bon, which is strange, right? Because bonbons, I think, are ice cream. Or buns. I mean, you could have a bun, like a Cinnabon, or a glazed bun, or a bun in the oven. Hello, everybody. Tripping. Notes from the underground. I'm not Fyodor. I'm more of a Theodore. I'm more of a. As far as Russians go, I'm a black Russian. But I'm just reporting here for duty. I'm completely transfixed because. First of all, I thought it was going to be a bunch of brace faces, but it's not an orthodontic, it's an orthopedic. And I just drove, I think, on the driveway where I'm not supposed to drive, and I think I'm supposed to relieve somebody, and there's some RVs, and my dashboard says 75, but it feels like 195, and I'm just kind of nonplussed or perplexed right now. But yeah. Officer, I'm not really an officer, I'm more of a guard, but the silver lining has reported for duty. The sliver, the white rabbit, as the Trinity says, the holy water. And we just have one day where women don't feel like as if they need to be heard, or that they need to voice their opinion, or that they do that Michael Jackson thing, you know, the L7 square. It's like, you know, the voice of one is louder than the voice of none, you know. It's just stuff it. You're not doing anyone any favors. You just have a moment of silence, you know. It's just so obvious that, you know, it's smoke up the butt. You know, you save your hot air for your soup, because no one's interested in how many M&Ms you ate. So just stop. Just enough with this traditional olfactory views that women are there's a gender inequality, because it's so obvious that we bend over backwards. Yo, I'm not clowning around. People think that I'm a clown, that they don't take me seriously, that I lie, that I smoke screen, or I gaslight, or a gas lamp, or I chew the fat, but I actually am a first responder. These are the front lines. If anyone's wondering where the majority of the deaths happen, you're looking at it. This is where people die. These are the front lines. So just keep us in your prayers, keep me in your prayers, keep yourself in your prayers, and just be strong and take care of yourself, because that's, if you're deficient, if you're immune deficiency, you're gonna probably be the first one out. So just stay strong, stay confident and healthy, and just read a lot and exercise. Fuck yoga, fuck meditating, and fuck bitches. Hey Van, I had an interesting 48 hours with Roger, and he's so callous. I mean, he does this thing, I listen to my heart, and then you guys say I can't think for myself. It's like, I'm 37. When have I ever asked you and Mom and Vanna, all you four, you use me as to motivate yourselves, because for some reason I'm an easy pawn and I could be easily moved, and I don't know how that you use it against me. I mean, gay men are attracted to me, and that's pretty much my only option from here. Right now I'm patrolling a lot, and I'm gonna have my own police car, but I have nowhere to go from here. Mom and Dad don't want me home. Dad tried to hit me. Roger, he's supposed to come with me. He's at Christina's. He doesn't want to see me. I'm doing my job, and none of it's good for any of you guys. Roger says I smoke too much weed. Hey, Omar Suarez. Playing with my money is like playing with my emotions. I will stick my head so far up your ass faster than the rabbit gets fucked. The White Devil. Today's Easter. We're celebrating the White Devil. The two-pronged Donnie Darko. The rabbit's mare. So, Christ is rose, but you can't be really rosy if you're the Antichrist. NRJ, 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 NRJ. Never repeat a joke. What does NRJ mean to you? Does it mean putting out the vibe? What's that? If negative frequency is just going negative and not having money, then if you're broke, can't you just use Igloo? NRJ. Never repeat a joke. What is it doing with all that?
Fashion the left.
Where the hell are you going? Alright, skip to my loo. Come on, everybody, get down tonight. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, I used to mix it with the Bacardi Dark, and when it kicks in, you can hardly walk in a minute. I don't know the rest of it. Everything's spinning, beginning to think women are swimming in pink linen again and again. And this bottle of Guinness is finished. Now you officially allowed to slap bitches. Anyway, yeah, man, just clocked in. I'm in my own patrol unit. I got sirens on there. And allegedly the governor used to live in these here parts. And just making sure I do my log and follow orders and be a good patriot or comrade, as they say, as the Zermans say it. Man, I really jacked up my tooth. Well, you can see it's bleeding. I flossed about 14 times. Hey, there's that pimple I was talking about earlier. There we go. One bird with one stone, as they say. Man, that anti-frizz did not help at all. Anyway, I just saw an In-N-Out, but I don't think they're 24 hours, so all I have to eat is popcorn and whiskey. So a cop just pulled up and picked up whoever was in that car. But my friend wants me to pick him up, but I'm not allowed to leave posts, so I was gonna keep my logs. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark, I used to mix it with the Bacardi Dark, and when it kicks in, he could hardly walk, and in a minute, he'd be finished a bottle of Guinness. You are now officially allowed to slap bitches. What up? Smell the rose, cause if you smell the roses, then you're just double dipping at that point. Can't have two roses. But alright, well, back to my job, everybody. Everybody, yeah, yeah, shake your body. Backstreet's back. Alright. Just call my girlfriend that, the dead end. The Black Street. Because that's what they sang, didn't they? The end of the road. Good morning, fam. Pulled an all-nighter. I was gonna say they I bought some ingots. I don't know if you know, that's what Boba Fett uses when he buys the Starship Troopers. So tonight's my make it or break it. I work at 25 out of 40 hours. So hopefully you can hear me. Stay tuned. It's going to be a great camel hump day. Going to be a great hump day for this camel. What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? What do you have to say for yourself? You little munchkin head. You little manuchin. You little munchkin head. Little munchkin head. Smile, you're famous. Smile, you're famous. Smile. Smile, you're famous. Smile. You little munchkin head. You little munchkin. Yo! Still here. Got an inch an hour. The supermoon was this week. The Wuhan lockdown was released. 185,000 people that were once infected are now released out of lockdown. And the thing about people that have recovered is that the COVID reactivates. We've had a handful of cases so far, but as you can see, it's raining an inch an hour. So there's a rainstorm flood, and I'm just holding it down. I'm not going to get diseased, but I'm just holding it down, and I'm just very appreciative to show my patriotism, and I'm just making sure none of these canisters are set off as we what up? Sing Morpho? Samorpho? Singopo? Samorco? I don't want to live forever. Just keep on calling me when you call my name. Hello, Simopo. Hello, Fujimoto. The Swamp Thing is not gender-friendly term. A hero. Swamp Thing is not a hero. Amy. So, a blonde walks into a bar. That's my car, thank God. Thought that was another unit. This blonde that I'm looking at walks into a golden Oreo, enters a bar. This is from Breakfast Club. Nobody knows the end of this joke. With the 2-foot salami, apparently, according to Bender, in one arm, and under the other arm is a poodle, a French poodle. And she says, the bartender says, well, I guess he won't be needing a drink. And then the woman says, that's what your boyfriend said yesterday. That's the end of the joke, but they didn't include that in the movie. In the movie, they just falls through the roof. And then he says, for better hallway supervision. Bender, what if your grass is on... Hey, sorry I'm in a bad mood. I have, I'm sure we all have beta. You know, the alphabet is just the first two letters of Latin, which is alpha and beta. And I have beta cousins that keep on spamming me. I mean, my spam is more in regards to the protein, you know. I don't spam. You could do great things with spam. There's a famous Hawaiian dish that with gravy and mashed potatoes. That's more along the lines I'm very nutritious, and I have tails in regards to a tail that I wag, a tail that I write, and a tail. I'm a tattletale, but I don't rat people out. I just have an observatory where I was kind of on a pretty cool tangent about how Jesus is supposed to be the only one suffering, right? And the only one with patience are supposed to be the MDs. So, where does everyone else fall in line? I'll tell you. Black people saying that, oh, these are my people. What they mean when an African American says my people, he's talking about everybody. Whites, browns, yellows, pinks, blacks, purples. When a white man says my people, he just means rich people. How does that factor in? How are people this fucking stupid in this day and age when Corpus Christi is Antichrist, but we spell Antichrist as anti? I mean, how is it that women are the legs of the law and I'm over here enforcing it and I'm just running? Hey everybody, I'm not really one to bag another person, but I don't know if you ever heard of Scripps, but these people are so fucking rude. It is unfucking believable. They had me park in one spot, nobody else. No one else is reserved. I mean, there's all these spots. There's 7/10 that I'm responsible for, and I have no washroom. I have nowhere to go to the washroom. I'm locked out. They told me to check this building. They said it's a green building. Does this look fucking green to you? No. Then they said, oh, you can go to the bathroom in the ER. Well, guess what? There's 3 doctors there.